I could not wait for this to happen.
So hi everyone, I'm Zara. I'm from Bali, Indonesia, born and raised there my whole entire life.
Bali in the house.
Bali in the house. Currently I am single, but having some fun. But a little past history in my life is that I have been in a 5-year relationship. I have been in long distance. I have been in the situationships, the flings, the fun, basically everything that's all of us have experienced in our lives. And I'm excited to give you some advice on that.
Amazing. And I'm excited. I have a series of questions for you, Zam.
Perfect.
But for someone like you, they're nothing. All right, so let's jump into the questions. Yeah, sure. All right, so the first question, Zara. Tell the people, I'm sure most people would like to know if a relationship can survive cheating. Woo!
Oof, that is a tough question. A lot of the time I would say it definitely depends on your relationship,
Like,
how strong you guys built it, why the reasons of cheating in the first place. People do always say that there's no excuse to cheat, I would say. Me personally, I have been involved in getting cheated on, as well as I have cheated.
Right.
So I know both ways, both feelings. When I was younger, I definitely thought that if someone cheated on me on the first time, I would be able to forgive them, and it was completely fine because it was a lesson. However, second, third, fourth, fifth cheating is totally unacceptable.
Right.
Because I feel like a lot of the times that's personally for my relationships, that cheating, once, as horrible as it sounds, you can actually re-heal from that, because it's, you're in a new relationship, you're still learning a lot about one another. But when it comes to cheating twice, they did not learn from that one mistake.
Exactly.
So I would say definitely cheating you could heal from cheating 100% if you build that trust, the communication, understand why, and not just blow it over. You really have to get into the depths of why that happened. A lot of the time, a lot of couples tend to just forgive easily. No, it will take a long process, a long time.
Yeah.
Maybe months, maybe years.
Yeah, I think it will take a long effort, right?
Yeah, a lot of effort would have to be put into it. But yeah, it definitely takes a change for every couple. It's definitely a duration that could be months. Personally, for me, I think when I got first cheated on, it took me probably 6 months to really trust my partner again. And that was in the middle of my relationship. And that was during that 6 months, I was checking his phones. I, was trying to figure out where he is 24/7, because I did not trust him, because I knew what he did to me. But after a while of him allowing that, not getting angry constantly about, oh, why are you checking my phone? He understood why I was feeling that way, why I did not trust him.
Right.
So he didn't get mad at me. He was just letting me slowly heal and trust him, build that trust again. So eventually there was a point where I was like, I trust you again fully. And nothing bad ever happened after that for 3-4 years, until I had made a mistake on that one towards the end of my relationship.
Right. So according to him, what was his reason to cheat?
His reason to cheat.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's never 100% confirmed. But I would say that it was definitely a lot of arguments. So our relationship was already in a very unsteady place, and I was traveling. So when I traveled, of course, I wasn't there. We argued across the phone. He went to a party.
In your absence.
In my absence.
And that's messed up. It's messed up.
It's 100% messed up. And I have actually stopped a lot of people from cheating, in the sense that, for example, I have been out and I've seen friends or guys that are about to cheat on their girlfriend. But instead of me being, no, don't do it, how I did it was that I would tell this partner or the guy or the girl, okay, do whatever the fuck you want to do. But just remember that your girlfriend, your partner, your boyfriend is at home right now waiting for you to send her a message that you're safe at home.
So it's sort of a reminder.
A reminder, a guilt kind of thing. And that actually has prevented a lot of people from cheating.
Cheating, yeah.
Because it was a reminder of why you have your partner in the first place, the love and everything.
But you said you cheated also, right?
Yes, I also cheated towards the end of my relationship, and that was also due to my partner leaving. We were doing long distance, but I didn't know that we were doing long distance. So he kind of,
So do you think long distance it won't work?
yeah, I mean, it definitely depends. Like, I know a lot of relationships where they did long distance for at least 80%. But it's definitely, you have to build that trust. You have to be able to communicate.
And that's something I cannot do.
Really?
I have trust issues, broski. I have trust, yeah. Sort of.
So you see yourself as like husband material, bro?
You know, I always tell people this. I pray for the best, but again, at the same time, I expect the worst. Yeah, but I hope to be a father one day. You know, have kid, okay, a wife, something like that.
Maybe you just need to get it out of your system first, you know?
Like, I mean, it's work in progress. I'm trying.
Yeah.
So, Zara, I have a question for you. What role does sex play in a relationship? How important is sex in the relationship?
Spicy. This is my favorite question.
Yeah, it's everyone's favorite.
Definitely, I would have to say it also depends on the people in relationships. Personally, for me, sex plays a massive, massive role in my relationship. That probably explains why I can't do long distance,
Right.
why I struggle in long distance. And because I feel like intimacy is not just fucking, you know, if you have a partner, you're building love. Yeah. And a lot of it is you're getting the skin to skin contact, but in a deep, meaning, sexual way that you kind of empower one another because you're, you're showing them that you are very sexually attracted to this person.
Right.
And you're embracing their body inside and out, making them feel emotions, not just like from mental, but, you know, through your body and everything that you release a, you know, type of hormones or something as you're doing it and you're building love. And it is definitely, you know, for a woman and a man, a woman after sex tends to have emotions for a guy.
Yeah, for sure.
And for a
Definitely
guy,
for a lady.
yeah, for a lady, it's like definitely like that.
Man, but I think same applies to guys.
Well, if guys,
I think no, bro.
no, yeah, I would agree with that because let's say a one night stand.
Have you tried?
One night stand, of course, you know. It's
Yeah, it's Zara.
it's one thing that I would probably, you know, a lot of the women out there watching this right now, you would probably realize that, let's say you're going on a date and it's going really, really well. And then you go home with him and then you sleep with him. The next day, you are very into this person, but suddenly the guy kind of stops. The reason why is because the guys, that chase is what is grabbing them. And their chase, it's basic, it's a, you know, it's over generations. It's from caveman days. How a man scientifically wants to mate. And that chase is what they do. So they will try everything. And like, it's definitely like a lot of things that I have read before. It's like, don't give in that easy as much as a guy will try. For example, I'm having a situation here right now where this man is willing to try anything to have that sex.
He's spending money, ladies and gentlemen.
He is spending money. He's taking me to like the most expensive restaurant.
In Dubai.
And I'm still rejecting him. Even at the dinner, I'm not giving him the kiss. And I can see him frustrated, but that ain't gonna make him stop. He's gonna keep trying and trying and trying till he can grab it. And one thing, girls, if you want them to offer you, keep doing that. Because of eventually the guy's emotions is gonna start getting attached. It's not just the physical anymore. It's
Do you think you're a player also? You can call yourself a player?
I would say I would have to say that I am a bit of a player. In the senses that...
So we have a room full of players tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Not me.
Sure. I mean, you know, I'm a travel girly. I'm having my fun. Like, I don't think my mans, if I have one, wants me to be traveling right now. So might as well just have fun and
Exactly.
just have fun.
You only live once.
They only live once. But yeah, that's definitely it. It's like, sex does play a huge role. And that's why, especially once the male has their emotions intact to the female, and the female's already attached basically to the male at that point, that will grow and grow and grow. So it's not just fuck anymore. It is love at that point.
So for you, like, you get attached easily, or
Okay, so that makes me very. I actually learned the law of detachment already, meaning that as horrible as it sounds, it took me some time to actually learn this. Is I can hang out with someone for like maybe 2 weeks or something, but I am able to detach from that case. And it's definitely like, it's not as easy. I know a lot of girls get attached very, very easily, but it's definitely like a training thing that I have did that took like probably a year.
It takes time. Yeah.
It takes time.
Yeah.
Like I could be here right now, I'm currently in Dubai. I'm only here for 3 weeks, hang out with like one guy for this past 3 weeks, but I know I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna be sad because I'm already mentally preparing myself to be away from the person.
Right.
But it is a training. It's a training.
Yeah, it's training.
It's training.
Makes sense.
So
I think it takes a lot of experience also.
yes. I mean, I have gotten, I gotten hurt. Like I remember after my 5-year relationship, I had my little hoe phase, as you would say, because I went 15 to 20, my whole teens, in a relationship, and then I had my little hoe phase, and I constantly kept getting hurt. During that, I was falling in love with every single person that I was meeting, until eventually it was just kind of like, because of all that pain, I started treating guys that way. I started hurting
So like a
people.
revenge.
A revenge. I started being the way how males would treat a woman in that sense, in the fun life. I was doing that to guys, to the point that I actually I didn't get slapped with a knowledge in my face by one guy that was like, yo, like, you're doing exactly
You say careful, Bilski.
Damn.
Need to be careful.
That's crazy.
little knowledge, right?
I mean, they can never try that kid by, I'm snitching, I'm calling the police, put your hands on me, I'm calling the police. Shit. Okay, yeah. So I want to ask you something, Zara. How long does it take, or when you meet someone, how long are you going to keep the person waiting until you let them in?
What's the end? So according to what I have read in a book, it says 3 months.
3 months.
Originally, that's how long it will take to make that man just addicted to you, like fully addicted to the point they would not even want to blink at another woman. But not gonna lie, 3 months is a bit of a long time.
I mean, that's what the book says.
That's what the book says. But personally, for me, I would give it like 2-3 weeks. 2-3 weeks. But like remember, you have to add the fact that I am traveling, so I don't have to.
So you do. Oh yeah.
I personally don't have 2-3 weeks, but that's why with these people, I'm not gonna want to date them. I'm just having my fun.
Right.
But if I'm back at home, I'd probably say I'm giving it like the last guy that I was seeing back at home, 3 weeks, and he's still around. He's still there, still texting. So
3 weeks, broski. What you think? You think 3 weeks is a long time?
for me, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Um,
Can you wait 3 weeks?
So let me ask you this. Okay, let's say you're on a date with a girl, and the girl is making you wait 3 weeks, but you're still going on that date. How is it gonna be like for you guys?
I think it depends, bro. Like if you like this lady so much, I think you need to pursue, right?
As for me, I'm not going for more than 7 days.
Really, 7
Yeah.
years.
This is your player.
7 days.
But what if you actually enjoy this date? You like her. You're like, this girl's vibes. Like, let's say, okay, you and me go on a date. And you're just meeting me as my personality, right?
Right.
We're on still 7 dates. We've been on 7 dates. But you still really like my personality. You just haven't grabbed that sex yet. Would you still go for more dates with me?
I mean, maybe. Nah, I'm not going for more than 7 days.
This guy needs
I'm sorry.
to learn.
Yeah, I need.
Unlearn stuff.
And I need prayers too.
Would you look?
Trust me.
What about you?
For 7 days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah?
Yeah,
Keep going.
yeah. I keep going.
And what do you think your feelings is gonna be like after 3 weeks? Towards this person. Let's say this girl, you really like her personality, she's beautiful, everything. each day is just amazing, but she still hasn't given you the sex. 3 weeks after, what do you think? Do you think you're really like her?
For 3 weeks, I think, yeah, I'll still pursue her.
Pursue.
Yeah,
You wait for 3 weeks.
bro. Yeah, for sure. If I like this lady so much, like if I see her as like a wife material, like for like a serious relationship, yeah, I can do it, bro.
And then I bet you after the 3 weeks, when she gives you that sex, you're already attached. You ain't going away anymore. You already liked her.
Yeah.
Like her.
I mean, it depends.
Yeah, it depends, bro.
Okay, let me ask you this: what if you make someone wait, or you wait for 3 weeks, and the time you get to have sex, you find out that this person sucks in bed? You wasted 3 weeks. You've been waiting, waiting, wasting time. Maybe you could have met someone else.
That's
Maybe
better
not
than
wait.
sex.
Yeah.
I would say that if you really like the person, they will learn learn what you like and what you don't like. I mean, not gonna, I believe me, I had been with someone that was so sweet and everything, but that person was really, really not good at sex. Did not want to be, like, never ate a girl out, never did anything. But what I would say is that I taught him how to do it. Like, I told him not to be embarrassed, not to be shy. I would direct him to the point that probably he's really good right now. So I'm like, once you teach that, and if they're open to learn, then amazing.
Yeah. So guys, you need to learn how to go down on a lady that's.
The size matters for you.
I would say definitely to an extent. Like, but believe me, I have had a really big one,
Like how big?
like big, like
Big.
Like
Okay.
big,
So
right?
that's big
That's
for you.
like, this is like, so. And the thing is, I have been with guys that have like big dick, and they did not know how to use it.
Okay.
They did not know how to use it. And I had some that had like a average size, which is like, I would be like, I don't know, average size maybe is like. So it definitely does depend on. I'm not putting no names to anything right now, but it definitely depends. Like, I have been with like I personally would not want like a really, really small one.
No.
But if they're like around that size, it's okay. And if they know how to use it, perfect.
Okay.
And actually, not gonna lie, people with like a more average, a bit smaller dick tend to know actually how to pleasure a woman more, because they don't have that big asset there to just be like, I just have a big dick. And just here it is.
Okay. So you prefer the small one or the big one?
I prefer like a size that's between like average and big. So like kind of
Average and big.
Like maybe 5, 6.
like at least like for me personally, I like that.
Okay.
Like, okay, that's like me personally though.
Mm.
But I know girls that like sometimes don't even want
But
that.
still, it depends on
It
how they use it.
Yeah, how they use it. How they use it.
So thickness or length?
I'd rather go for thickness.
Thickness.
Yeah.
Maybe
You do have to remember that girls also have different sizes.
Okay.
like
So like,
that's a fact.
that's a fact. There's a lot of stereotypical facts on that. But girls also have different sizes. So maybe like one guy's smaller size might actually be really good for some girls, and then one guy's really, really big size, it will hurt the girl too much that she actually can't even enjoy it anymore.
Right.
So like, when I had that big one, like I couldn't even use it. Like I was like, this hurts. Like this is not enjoyable.
Right.
Like I don't even want to fuck because it hurts.
Yeah.
Right. So what advice would you give to the ladies that are going through, the ladies that are with someone that has a small dingo, but they love this person so much, they are so much into this person? Like, what advice would you give to these people? Should they leave them and let them go, or?
I mean, if the guy knows how to make you then keep the guy.
Yeah.
No, I mean they have no idea. Like they don't know how to.
Do anything.
Right.
Then teach you.
Yeah.
Then you just gotta
Said it
teach
earlier.
it.
Yeah.
And if the guy doesn't want that, then he's a bit selfish because all he wants is his pleasure for himself. But girls, if you want a good partner, make sure they're pleasuring you as well. That is the biggest thing.
Right.
Because a lot of the time, porn actually plays a huge factor in this as well. Something that I actually did learn was the fact that the people that tend to watch porn multiple times a day or is addicted to porn, those are the guys that are treating you like shit in the clubs. And that's something that I realized.
I mean, how?
Like the guys that slap the girl's booty when they're walking through the club. You're like kind of harassing in a sense.
So offensive, right?
Offensive, like direct, cannot take rejection. Those people most likely are watching porn quite a bit. And then there's also another thing that I actually learned recently from a lot of guys is that a lot of guys are trying to not wank, to not come. And it actually brings this whole different viewpoint and mindset to yourself that you actually view a woman in a different light as well. So definitely, like, if a lot of the time with porn, it makes like a guy think that their satisfaction is the only one that's important. Once they're finished, you girl is not gonna have anything.
Yeah. And she probably won't come back again.
Yeah.
Guys, a lot of girls fake the orgasm. So
They do. They
Yeah.
do. So speaking of that, how many times have you done it before?
faking?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. When the sex was shit. I was like out. I was like, we're too tired. Or if I'm too tired, I'm like, okay, like let me just like I'm exhausted. I'm like, let me just finish this. And, okay, you're done. If I'm done too, now like amazing.
Yeah, that's mecca. Don't trust women.
Man, I mean, you need to know how to do your thing, guys. You need,
Yeah, but sometimes there's days where I'm like, when I was with my 5-year relationship, like I didn't want to have sex and I was too tired. But at the same time, I
were
was
you, were you working at that point?
was I working?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like doing a 9-to-5 job.
Oh.
So I was like really tired, but at the same time, I also wanted it. But I just realized as I was doing it, I was kind of like, yeah, I'm a bit too tired for this. You know, like I'll just help finish him, and I'll be like, you really don't have to finish me. Like I'm happy with that kind of thing.
Damn, that's crazy. Zara, do you think couples should swap or exchange passwords?
Personally, like I don't think they have to, but like let's say if my partner was to ask me like, oh, can I like log into your Instagram? I don't think there should be a lot of questions to it. It would be like, okay, yeah, fine. Like that shows that you have trust. But like personally, like you don't have to be like, oh, this is the rule. I need your Instagram this. But it's just more so like, oh, like can I like log into your Instagram if I'm like, yeah, sure, no questions, and I'm not hiding anything.
And
It shows that
also, why is your phone locked in the first place? Like, why?
like locks.
Why is it locked? What's the point of having a password on your phone?
Just in case, like even for friends, like, I don't want them going through my photos. I have some personal photos in there.
I mean, everyone does.
Yeah, but like it's like I mean, around my partner, he would definitely know my passcode. Like he will be like, if he wants to get something off my phone, like of course ask me like, oh, can I go on your phone? Like totally fine. I'm not gonna. It's my property. That's my property. I bought that kind of thing. That's mine. But if he's like, can I go on your phone? I'd be like, yeah, sure. Like fine, of course. And he probably knows my passcode already. Like I had my ex's passcode just because like I would use his phone maybe to take photos, or I have like my photos taken on his phone. I need to go through his photos. So I just be like, oh, can I have your phone? They would not even ask. They'd be like, yeah, here. And I'm just going through my photos on there. But of course, like if cheating happens or if there's some, like if you don't trust your partner,
Right.
like of course a lot of time they will be asking for your passcode because a lot of the cheating is cyber cheating online. Instagram, seeing what your partner likes, who they follow, blah, blah, blah. But definitely communication and trust. Like it shouldn't be a problem sharing your password to your partners.
I mean, if you're not a player, yeah. So so yeah. So what do you think, broski?
Not a password.
Do you have a password on your phone?
Yeah. But how about like the social password?
Like Instagram
Yes.
password?
If your boyfriend will ask, would you give it or?
Yeah, most likely. But I'll of course be like, oh, why? You know, like what's the questions? Like
Why?
what do you need?
There are so many guys in your DMs. Don't forget that. There are so many guys in your DMs.
I would be like, I mean, I'll definitely just be like, why? Because that Instagram is also like personal. Like, of course, always ask the question, why do you need to go on my phone? Because that's your own property in the sense, you know, like you probably won't let your friends just, like if my friend's like, oh, Zara, can I borrow your phone? I'll be like, oh, why? Same with best friends too. I'll be like, easy, like everyone, my parents, can I borrow your phone? Why? You know, like it's my phone.
No, but I don't think it's necessary. If it's your man, ask him why. Just give him the password and
Yeah.
let him do his thing.
Yeah, like, so I mean, I had like with my ex, definitely I like went, like when he was like chilling, I was just take his phone and just scroll through his TikToks on his phone because maybe my phone's charging. But of course, I still ask like, hey, can I borrow your phone? And then if he was like, oh, like, I usually give an explanation first. Can I borrow your phone to scroll through your TikToks, kind of thing? They're like, yeah, sure, here, fine. So it definitely shouldn't be like a defensive way. So if you respond in a defensive way, like, oh, like, why do you need that? Then you're definitely hiding something, and so on, maybe. So
Let me know.
yeah.
That's good. So can exes actually be friends?
Ugh, I
You're in a relationship,
in a relationship,
and you still be friends with your ex?
like if I'm in a relationship,
Yeah.
it definitely, I would have to say, it depends how you guys broke up in the first place. That's a big one. If you have healed from that, if the other person has also accepted that you have moved on, and if your partner has met the ex. Like personally, if my partner has an ex-girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend wants to like hang out with her, I wouldn't not let them hang out, but I would not want them to be like, oh, like back the fuck off. If we're in the same club, like it would be nice to see them be like, oh, hey, how are you? You know, but I would like to meet the ex. If they are friends, I would like to meet the ex.
Do
For
you
sure.
have like ex that
You still talk to?
No, well, the one ex, oh, I do actually. I do have an ex that I still talk to. We're really good friends as well.
It's messy.
But the 5-year one, no, we do not talk. Because it ended really bad.
Okay.
Because of the cheating and everything. So, and that never healed really from it. So, well, I mean, in his personal
I
side,
never reach out.
I reached out to him for apology, like a beautiful written apology. He accepted it. But we also knew that that's in the past 4 years ago. And there's no point of actually rekindling a friendship with that. That's like a different chapter in our lives right now. But I do have a friend that's actually one of my exes, and we hang out. Like,
Yeah, I think that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
we
That's
hang
an
out.
energy. But once you're done hanging out already,
Well, the thing is, I'm single. I'm single. But
in a case where you are in relationship,
Yeah.
of course, if your ex is reaching out, he wants some that.
but definitely, like for example, my sister, her boyfriend.
Sister.
I'm a triplet. There's 3 of me.
No way. What?
Yeah, there's 3 of me.
No way.
3 of you?
All girls.
Like identical?
2 of us are from the same egg. So 2 of us are split eggs, identical. The other one's her own little egg. So we came out like orange.
Yes.
Yeah. We're 10 and the other one's white and the other one's 10. So we came out like that.
That's crazy.
It's a fun little fact about me.
Yeah, I mean, it's something we can talk about next time.
Next time, yeah.
I had no fucking idea.
My whole family, it's a bit the story. Like my dad's 77, my mom's 50. I have a half brother that's older than my mom. So my dad's son
Damn, that's
is 53, and my dad married younger.
But wait. If I'm seeing you guys, the 2 of you guys, like for the first time, will I be able to tell the difference? Like, no, this is Zara, this is
Maybe the color, bro.
Yeah,
The color, yeah.
definitely. I mean, our face also looks very like we like at times like, I can open my sister's phone with my face, kind of thing. But it does depend on like some angles, you know. But yeah. So
Crazy, bro.
you saw like one of my twins actually her boyfriend is was dating a girl for 5 years, and he's really good friends with her as well. The girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend. My sister is also friends with the girlfriend as well, and that girlfriend, the ex has a boyfriend as
Has a
well.
boyfriend, yeah.
That's friends together. Like they have food together. But it's definitely like it took some time, of course, like to be separated, to heal from that, to accept.
Yeah, it takes
It's
time.
a maturity thing, I would say. It's definitely a maturity thing. If you can move past it now, then it's like a lot. But you do have to like trust. You need to have a lot of trust.
Do you trust issue?
I personally like. I feel like I caused the trust issues.
You
To be blessed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I had a really bad phase where I would I couldn't really like if I would be seeing some, okay, I live in Bali, right, guys? People don't stay in Bali. You're meeting an amazing man in
Well,
Bali.
just come and go for you.
They just come and go. You meet one for a month and you try doing long distance, but come on, like,
It doesn't work.
I'll be talking to that dude, but then maybe I'm like meeting someone else. So like, and then yeah, so I cause a bit. I don't really have trust issues anymore. I did in the past, but all I know is like if the guy is seeing someone else, I would just be like, detach, ciao, and walk away.
Not yeah.
Just walk away.
Yeah, smart.
No point of fighting on for that dick or that girl if they're cheating or talking to other people.
I mean, and it depends if the dick is good. Have you ever met? Have you ever met someone with good dick that you never want to lose them? Fuck how they treat you. Maybe they treat you bad, but they have that good dick that you don't want to lose. Have you ever been in that situation, Paul?
I still feel like one of my exes, like, because we knew each other inside and out, we were so comfortable. We know how we worked. So that dick was like absolutely amazing. As in, like, I don't even need to ask him because he literally knows everything about it. So, like, not my 5-year ex, someone else after.
But
But like,
exes have you? Yeah.
two.
Only two.
Yeah, the rest were more like flings.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But two main one was 5 years, and this one was like off and on for three years. But I'm like, no one has ever beaten him, just because we're so comfortable. Like, it's like if something happens, we don't even need to ask. It just flows. We just know where the energy goes. It's just perfect.
By the way, what's your body count?
I was about.
That is a question that I will not answer.
Really, Bob?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that his first?
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You can just imagine whatever you want it. Can be low. It can be whatever.
What's your body count, broski?
What is your body count?
No, I won't answer that, bro.
What is your body count? I want to know this one.
Yeah. Hey, I'll let you guys know.
Well,
So it's past 30 now.
Past 30.
Yeah.
Fair enough, bro.
But I do play safe. I do play safe.
Maybe 30.
I expected more.
You're a player, bro.
I thought you would be like
Yeah.
300.
I mean, it's 30. Excuse me.
Oh, 30 times said.
No, I mean 30, but
30 is so less, bro.
I thought it was
no,
more.
you pity. Nah.
Oh, you're pity.
I'm not that much of a player.
Okay.
I know some people that fuck 300.
300p.
I don't.
300.
Yep.
No scale.
I know some people that would go to a club, take a girl home, go back to the club, take a girl home, go back to the club, but like drop them off, like, okay, good night, and just did that like.
Nah,
5
it's like
times.
they don't have other things to do it with
Yeah.
Eliza's.
Yeah.
300, 200, even 100 is too much.
So let's say that that person is in a beautiful relationship right now, and I know they're gonna get married, so they're happy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's messy. Shit.
He found a love, so
Oh, you fell in love?
he found love, so he stopped.
Have you ever had a best friend that you felt like fucking?
Like a guy best friend.
Or that's it, a girl best friend.
You know who you are. I do have a guy best friend. Not gonna say who, but we didn't make out,
Okay.
and we tried it, like, not fucking, but we did like make out, and then after that we just kind of looked at each other and like, this guy's attractive, he's very hot. We looked at each other like, let's just keep it platonic. And he was totally fine with it. We even like after that slept in the same room, slept in the same bed, and like no cuddles, no nothing, just purely friendship.
Hold on. So between the two of you guys, who decided to keep things on a low key? Was that you? Because it can never be mutual. It's either you or the guy. Yeah.
It was definitely like an awkward, like, we did it, and then it was a bit like, I'm not even supposed to be saying this. So like,
He's watching now, broski.
I'm not saying who. I have a lot of guy best friends, of course. But no, with this personal one, it was definitely, we did it. We didn't fuck, but we like hooked up, and then the next day was just extremely awkward. And then I think a day went by where we slept separate sides, and then we tried it again, but it just really was awkward. Like, we would turn away until to the point that we were kind of just like, we both came back to Bali, and then we like had dinner, and we were like, can we like talk about this? And then we kind of just agreed mutually, like we both feel the same way. We're like, yeah, and now we're like the bestest ever. Like we're closer than ever, and like nothing has ever happened after. Like people do think we're in a relationship, but it's
You know, it doesn't make sense.
But now is he still your friend or?
oh yeah, he's my bestie. Like he's literally friends with like the
Im-
like whoever I'm talking to in Bali, basically.
What are his chances of hitting if like out of a 10?
I love him so much, but like, your personality maybe is just not like it's too much for you to be a partner. But maybe like he's a bit younger, so I'm like maybe out in the years, like never know, like maybe like it might even. I don't think it's gonna turn to anything. I look at him as a brother, a little brother. So I was like maybe if he matures up, but that's a bit weird to say. So little bro.
New bro.
Brother that you kissed, brother that you met.
That's the funny thing though, because I have said like you're like my brother. Yeah, no, I have said like you're like my brother. We looked at each other like, it's a secret joke that we have. But I have a lot of guy besties, so they don't know who it is.
So are you comfortable with your boyfriend? If you had a boyfriend, are you comfortable with your boyfriend having a female bestie?
If I'm close to her as well, like I would love to be friends with my partner's female bestie. But one rule I always say is like, let's say if my partner does cheat on me, or is being suspicious, or goes to a club, I never get mad. All I say is thank you, because like thank you so like if like I'm like letting him already have a female bestie, and he goes to cheat on me with a female bestie, all I will do is remove myself from that situation. I'll just be like, thank you so much for showing this side of you. There's no point of fighting. There's no point of being angry if a situation has already happened.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, if he has a female bestie, I'm going to be completely fine with it. If
But
he's...
Zara, it sounds easy the way you're saying it now. It sounds easy, as if it's an easy process. Like saying you just say, thanks for whatever you've done, it blah 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 blah. I think it's a process.
It's
good
definitely a
phrase.
process, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I have been in situations where I heard my partner... Oh, actually, I have so many funny stories. Like, I even been like... Okay, so I was talking to this guy once. In... Where was he from? Switzerland, maybe? And he actually came to Bali. We were seeing each other for 2 weeks, but we never fucked. Never ever fucked. He treated me like his girlfriend. I wanted it.
You guys are patient.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like basically we didn't do it, and he bought another girl's necklace in front of my face.
Damn, that's crazy.
But instead of me reacting, being angry and stuff, what's the point of being angry? You know, like what is the point? Instead I just kind of kept still, told him let's go home, pack your bags and leave my house. I think that holds a lot better impression than being like they want you to react. Fire and fire.
Oh, yeah, of course they.
Yeah. So, I mean, I believe you guys all probably heard a lot of stories and experiences that I have had over the past few years. I'm only 23. I hope this is a judgment-free zone. But, of course, I love giving advice and questions and answering questions and telling my stories to make you guys better understand of the reality of love, dating, sex, everything. But definitely, I will be telling more stories in the next round and answering more of your questions.
So there you have it, guys. And now moving on to the next segment, or the last segment of this podcast. We call it the quickie.
Quickie.
Look quickie, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Okay. Scrambled egg or sunny side up?
Sunny side up.
Okay. Cutesy or sexy?
Sexy.
Beach or bar?
Ooh. Bar.
Bar? Okay. 2-piece or 1-piece?
2-piece.
Sweet or spicy?
Spicy.
Lights on or lights off?
Lights on.
Lights on, okay. Sex or millions?
Sex.
Ooh. Best time for sex?
Best time for sex? Before... Oh, actually, mornings. Like, from 12 to, like, 6 a.m. Between there.
Okay.
What if...
Okay. I feel beautiful when...
I look in the mirror.
Okay. I feel sexy when
I dress up in the
Okay.
cute outfits.
the sexiest part of your body.
My butt.
Easy.
Really? Okay. One word to describe your life today.
Crazy, to be honest.
Crazy, spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
Take.
Spontaneous.
So that's it. That's the quickie.
It's just amazing.
So
It was nice, interesting. Guys, so if you want to follow Zara on Instagram, you can give them your Instagram handle, or we can just put it below.
It's Zara Marlin. So, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna write it there.
Yeah.
peace out.
So until the next time, guys, peace out.
Bye.